So what to expect for this week crypto market outlook? And of course, there are a lot of chaos, and of course, there are a lot of drama lately that's ongoing, a lot of surprise, and of course, there are a lot of capitulation, fear, uncertainty, and doubt as well. But okay, nonetheless, this is coming in from the Solana space, and of course, I think a lot of meme coins has been moving a lot. Okay, especially coming in from those presidents of each country launching their own meme coin. Okay, and of course, this latest scam that is involving with the Argentina president, and of course, this young guy called, I think, Hayden Davis, right? So, yeah, and then this market starts to have a huge collapse or a huge breather. Okay, and taking the Solana price to hit lower. So what to expect from here, and how do we go from here? Because I think there are a lot of uncertainty at the moment. And of course, nonetheless, we have seen the likes of Donald Trump, okay, who have officiated his first ever meme coin. And then you can see others are also following. Others are taking their own step also to pump and dump. And of course, we look here, the latest is coming in from this Argentina president, okay, Javier Milei, showed no remorse at all. Okay, and of course, everyone is trying to wash their hands. No one is taking any accountability of the scam that is happening. Okay, so I think a lot of people lose money here on the Libra coin. Okay, I'm not sure whether you have entered this scam or not. Okay, I think it went to about 4 billion market cap. Okay, totaling about 44,000 people have been affected. Okay, by this pump and dump overnight midnight robbery. Okay, then of course, Milei mentioned what here? Chances of any of them being from Argentina were very remote. Okay, so a lot of excuse, a lot of washing hand is ongoing. Nobody is taking accountability. Okay, and of course the Twitter posts also have been removed and then have been edited or have been showing a message where they are not even feel sorry or probably playing victim. Okay, and of course this all happens during 14th of February, Valentine's Day. Okay, so I think a lot of people have a lot of crypto influencer have been shilling this token. I think some are insiders, some are also paid to shill. Okay, so you have to be very careful, especially during this time. Okay, what to do and what. Okay, so yeah, I think this is a lesson to be learned. Okay, so if you are into these trenches of meme coins, and then that's where the risk is happening here. So I'm not going to go all the way to the whole thing because I think you should know by now. Okay, this is actually a huge international news. Okay, you can see this is more towards the political side, which I'm not going to touch, but more towards crypto only. Okay, so yeah, I think as long as this type of scammers are still around in the crypto space, it is very hard for us to be able to receive or to even welcome the altcoin season, the true altcoin season that we wanted since the last two cycle. Okay, because we've seen a lot of those pump.fun, okay, where anyone can actually create their own token and launch and then pump and dump. So this actually dilute most of the altcoins or the top 10 or top 20, okay, to have no chance at all to actually rally because of all this. Okay, so retail just want to pump and dump, just want to make quick buck from their money. Okay, and then that's why we are not getting altcoins, and all could be delayed. So until pump.fun have been banned, or until the retail have been tired, sick and tired of all this nonsense, and they have given up on all these things, then only we can able to move on with the true altcoin season. Okay, so moving on next, right? What happened, right? Aftermath of the scam of Libra. You can see a lot of people, especially retail, they're getting fed up and tired. So what they do a revenge trade, right? So they short Solana or they dump Solana. Okay, so we've seen the last 24 to 48 hours, what happened? Price of Solana went down. Okay, the price of Solana went down. Okay, and this is one of the worst drop, okay, in 3 years. Okay, all right, so we have already seen the side effect of this. Okay, because most of the retail have identified Solana, okay, as only a casino. Okay, it's only like for meme coins. It's only like for scams and rugs, right? So finally, the retail have realized that Solana has been branded in such a way that it's only like a fly by night or what you call, or only for meme coins or probably for people who want to scam. So that's why you can see Solana price, okay, went down about 45% since the all-time high, okay, due to what? Selling pressure, okay. Okay, I think a lot of people have been angry over the last few days, right? A lot of people have been scammed. So I think people have totally sold off. I think most of them have given up their Solana and probably move on, okay. But I think this is just short term, okay, short term noise, okay, because I think technical side, this is already due for correction. Okay, so as long as Bitcoin market continues to head lower, okay, and then I think ALPS also will definitely take a huge breather as well. So we have Solana went down, I think about $164, okay, right? So yeah, I think most likely for Solana, I think the catalyst is still quite strong in terms of technology and fundamental, is very strong. Okay, but the whole issue right now is the scam situation, still not solved yet. Okay, it's still not solved. I think people cannot get over it. Then of course a lot of thing people are involved like Jupiter and Meteora, the Meteora founders like Ben Chow. Okay, so these are the people main culprit that actually involved in the Libra scam. Okay, so that's why I think people are actually not happy. And of course, you can see a very bearish sentiment coming in from Solana side. So later on, we'll look at the technical side, but this is just short-term noise. Okay, so yeah, moving on, right? So more news again, more downside. Why? It's because here another issue that happens is the abstract. So I'm not sure whether of you guys who are still doing abstract, okay, abstract or squat or SPIL, okay. At the time, I think last 2 or 3 weeks, I mentioned that abstract is one of the biggest hype. So it turns out to be the other way around, okay. And that's where I told you guys to only put in about $5 to $10 in the chain, okay. So the only thing that caused me to put a little bit sum of money there is because of the lack of transparency, and then furthermore, there is no ownership of that wallet. Okay, you don't have your own seed phrase or password. Okay, so what happened is that yesterday, okay, they have a contract exploit. So hackers drained most of the members' money in terms of Ethereum. And for those who contracted on Cardex, which is a game in abstract, okay, they have been drained completely. I think a lot of people lose money, okay, totaling about 100 over 1,000 Ethereum money. That's a lot. So I'm not sure how is the admin is going to refund this type of people, because this is not just 1 or 2 people here we are talking about, or people who blindly just click a link and then they just connect their wallet and then get got drained. But this is literally from the abstract website. Okay, then they connect and pay game in order to gain points or to gain badge for the airdrop. But unfortunately, what happened is that yesterday, okay, the hacker went and drained, I think, most of the members' money here. So again, this is also another huge goal. Okay, and most likely I will put on hold on doing this abstract because the trust have totally lost. Okay, and they cannot even inform members, okay, regarding about the seed phrase or private key, right? Like Scott accidentally sent his Ethereum to base network on the ABS, but unfortunately the admin did not even reply. So this is the thing. Very important is the communication and PR. If the communication and PR is not up to that kind of standard, what's the point of moving forward from there? So the decision is not to do this airdrop. Very simple. You can just focus on other airdrop, right? So this is what I'm telling you. There are risks involved. Okay, so yeah, I believe I do not want to continue this. Okay, lack of transparency and no accountability at the moment now. Okay, a lot of people are complaining in Discord. So you have to take note on what's happening for abstract. So much of hype and then they screw up. Okay, then moving on next, right? What can see here coming in from MicroStrategy? Okay, so they are being very, very aggressive. Okay, in terms of their buying position for BTC. They've been buying non-stop, whether Bitcoin is going up or down. And the latest move that they are moving is that they are actually offering their shares, totaling about 2 billion of MicroStrategy shares, right? Okay, to the public in order to buy more Bitcoin. Can you imagine that? How much more money can Michael Saylor raise to actually buy more Bitcoin? Okay, so yeah, these are the narrative that's ongoing. Okay, you can see those big institutions, big players, not only MicroStrategy, but also BlackRock have been accumulating very, very aggressively. Okay, because I believe MicroStrategy and BlackRock are actually competing neck to neck in terms of accumulating Bitcoin at the moment. Okay, so yeah, I think we can see MicroStrategy. Okay, they've been accumulating a lot. Okay, and they're actually not selling any allocation at the moment. Okay, they're going to accumulate. So again, you can see the MicroStrategy shares also, okay, went up as well, okay, for this style of sentiment. Okay, so I think this is just a beginning. A lot more public reserve company will continue to accumulate, okay, right? And then moving on next to the other news, other fundamental and on-chain news. So if any question, feel free to put in the chat box, okay, any altcoins or anything that you want to ask me, feel free to put in the chat box. Towards end of the technical side, I will answer. Then moving on, right? What's happening right now? Okay, in crypto, whether you're new, whether you're OG in this space, whether you have experience. Okay, so this is the one advice that I also have the same mindset with this guy. Okay, that I've been telling a lot of friends here, of course, students. Okay, from what I experienced and what I'm sharing and passing down to you guys right now. Okay, so here, one of the biggest mistakes people make, okay, when they invest in crypto, okay, they treat it like an active game. What is active game that we are looking at here? Meaning trading, buying low and selling high. Okay, timing the market. Okay, timing the peak, timing the bottom. That is the thing about active game or active trading. Compared to where you should be doing what? Okay, where you should be doing what here? You should be playing passive. Okay, passive. That means you should just buy and borrow. That's all. Okay, you should just buy on spot and chill rather than playing leverage. Okay, rather than taking 10x leverage. Okay, and then you lose your account, burn your account. Okay, compared to spot, even if the price goes down, you still can do dollar cost average. But compared to leverage, like trading, if you go and dollar cost average, you imagine your margin will get eaten up. And if you don't have margin to support, that's where your broker will start to call you or consider it margin call. So when you get margin call, your whole account wiped out, burn, and it goes to zero. In worst case, you don't have an underlying asset compared to spot. Compared to spot, even if the price goes to zero, you're still holding the underlying coin, the real coin that you're in your wallet compared to trading. Okay, so yeah, you can see after the big drop, okay, they've just been sitting at the same level, waiting for the market to take clear direction. Okay, the ones who know how to play this game understand that these boring periods are the golden opportunity. See, the whole idea here is to buy on spot and chill and to wait patiently. But I believe most of us, okay, coming to this space, lack of patience. They want it now. Okay, instant gratification. Okay, and that is where it will wreck most of these type of players or investors. Okay, especially newbies, especially newcomers. That's why you can see a lot of people are into meme coins because they want it fast in, fast out, fly by night. So at the end, what happened? Look at Libra. This is the consequences if you don't pay attention. Okay, so here we can see you don't mess around much, but you know what waiting is a core skill in investing, and overtrading, especially when there isn't a clear market trend, is a recipe for the disaster, which is also very true. So again, I say impatient. So when they see the chart, they want to go in immediately. Okay, and then they enter, then they trade, and then they go full margin, 10x or 100x. Okay, so you can see rookies are impatient. And then here another thing, they need to do something every day to be successful. That is the true case, I believe. Okay, if they cannot sit still, okay, and just focus on other things that you should be doing, like your taking care of the family or doing other chores in your daily life, rather than staring at the chart 24/7. Okay, so you have to understand, crypto, this game is very simple. Just buy on spot and chill, and buy on spot and DCA if necessary. You don't need to leverage. You don't need to buy low and sell high. It is not necessary. Okay, you gotta ask yourself, you want to trade, are you a professional trader? If you're not a professional trader, then you don't want to waste time because you're trading against those institutions or hedge funds, which they are coming in 100 million or probably billions compared to your $100 or 1,000 to make life-changing wealth. you know that you won't stand a chance unless you just invest on spot. Might as well you just put it on meme coins, right? To try your luck. So panic sell cause they see idiots posting doomsday. Exactly, very true. So a lot of FUD right now, okay, that is happening. Now what you can see, the market sentiment is bearish. So most of those people who are new, they will start to panic sell. Okay, because this is quite long, but I just cut it short, right? This is what really happening. So if you are new into crypto, okay, this is what you need to do at the moment. Okay, you don't need to leverage trade. You just need to buy and hold on spot. Okay, choose those high conviction play. Okay, that you have that kind of confidence to hold. Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, no need to say, right? You know that you have conviction to hold. So just buy and hold. You don't have to trade. Okay, so that's how people make life changing now, by just buying and holding on spot, not on leverage. Okay, so a very good advice here, or good eye opener for you guys to take note, especially new joiners. Then moving on next, what's happening now? Okay, so you guys still stuck in the trenches or the noise, right? So you can see what is really happening, right? After Trump, Melania, and Libra. Okay, so we are end up really at the frustrating altcoin phase. A lot of people are getting fed up at the moment. Okay, people are giving up. Okay, throwing in the towel. Okay, so every cycle is the same. Bitcoin into new highs. Dominant speaking, money flow still hasn't reached altcoin. So when people, or probably most of the retail, feel capitulated, that's where I believe the market will start to reverse. Okay, so if you look at the higher time frame, what is really happening? Bitcoin is still in an uptrend movement. Okay, Bitcoin is still in the bull market. We have not seen the Bitcoin top yet. Okay, wars are possibly slowing down, which is true. And then we look at Bitcoin versus altcoins, right? Okay, like last cycle before dominance drop. Okay, and then right now we can see the S&P 500, Nasdaq have hit all-time high, including gold. Okay, so when stock market and gold hit all-time high, you know what's coming next after that. Crypto will definitely follow up soon. Okay, similar style compared to the last cycle as well, 2022. Okay, Bitcoin following back then. Okay, lagging about 200 to 400 days. All right, so I don't have to say much, but this is the market structure. Okay, okay, so everything is in line right now for another bull run again. So now we are just consolidating. Okay, I think the big players are actually accumulating. That's where you want to see accumulation zone. Okay, S&P 500, okay, break all-time high. NVIDIA also break. You can see what's happening here. This is where the super cycle is happening. Okay, all right, for this. Then moving on next with the airdrop. So airdrop news, where is Pearly and Belinda and the rest of them, and Raymond? So you know that tomorrow is the launch of Pi Network. So are you guys happy? So for those of you who have been mining on Pi Network, right, after six bloody years, now only they start to drop, which is tomorrow, 4 p.m. Malaysian time. Okay, so get your things done. You can fund it on, I think, OKX. Okay, all right, fund it on OKX, and then you can start to trade, or you want to cash out, whichever. I don't expect you guys to continue to hold. Okay, for over 6 years and you still want to hold, I don't know what to say. So whatever amount or whatever price that you're getting, please do sell some, because I believe you won't allow you to sell 100%. Maybe I think they will release 10%. Okay, they allow you to release 10% and the remaining will be vested, I think, if not mistaken. Yeah, 6 years of hard work. I think you better sell. You better take profits from there. Okay, you cannot afford to hold anymore. I can tell you this. I think a lot of people will be selling. Okay, if not means I don't know what to say. You're going to still hold, okay, and then waiting for another big price or jackpot price, I don't know what to say. Okay, so better take profits. Okay, I'm giving you the advice here. Okay, if not, then you're going to round trip your backs for over 6 years. Okay, so this is Pi Network. And then moving on next with the Linear. So Linear Network have a funding totaling about 725 million by VC. And they're going to airdrop soon, I think next month. Huge funder. Okay, so now they've completed the CBIL protection. So for those of you who have been doing Linear for the past 1 year, okay, so you're going to check your account, whether you have been CBIL. Okay, go to this website, poh.linear.build to check, okay, to see whether you're qualified. Okay, so I think within next month, you should drop the Linear airdrop. Then moving on next, okay, for you guys who are still doing the airdrop, you might want to do this because it's quite important. So this is Monet, also under the Solana ecosystem. Okay, they are actually a layer 1 blockchain. Okay, bringing parallel execution to the Ethereum virtual machine. Okay, a very, very important ecosystem, which is quite a huge hype. Okay, so the testnet is actually today, but we are waiting for the announcement on Monet itself to give us the instruction on how to do the testnet. So I think 𝗧𝗺 will be given later, or you need to key manually. But this one, like Scott, anything you need to do. So like Morena need to do, Pearly, and Raymond, right? This is a big deal of airdrop, so you might want to do. Okay, that's why this is 125 million funding by VC. Okay, testnet launch date is today, so you're gonna put into your schedule, your airdrop schedule to do. Okay, so you can see here, Monet. Look at that, 244. Don't you want to do? You cannot afford to skip. Let me tell you this. Okay, 244 million funding is a lot. Okay, it is definitely worth your time doing, and you cannot afford to skip. Okay, that is the reason why I always focus on funding by VC. So when you do, it doesn't waste your time. You know that it's worthwhile doing. Then another more testnet. What you want to do next, right? You can do this, also called Linera. Okay, so Linera have a funding of 12 million. Okay, the only task that you need to do at the moment is only 𝗧𝗊. Okay, 𝗧𝗊 task. So later on, I'll post in the group that you can able to do. Okay, so real-time blockchain, first layer 1 blockchain infrastructure optimized for real-time application. So this is what your use case for Linera. So you want to do, you can do. 12 million funding by VC, not bad, quite decent. Okay, so at the moment, it's just 𝗧𝗊 tasks. Okay, that's the only thing that you can do. Okay, complete 𝗧𝗊 tasks, social tasks, that's all. All right, check in daily, that's all. All right, so as Scott, so you might want to include this into your airdrop schedule as well. So a lot of homework, a lot of work to do. Okay, so yeah, you got to grind, no choice. Okay, and then moving on next to crypto market cap. You can see market cap is around 3.18 trillion. BTC is at 96.2, Ethereum 2.7, okay, Ripple 2.6. So most of them are up. Look at Aptos, 15% up, Sonic 15, 𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 is a new chain. Okay, Maker down 7. So most of them are actually recovering slightly. Okay, not much of a big break. Then we look at AI agent like Virtuals is down 18%. So these are the new shiny object. Look at FTX. I think FTX today, they have released the payment, the restructured payment, okay, for those members who have lost their money or have deposited money in FTX are now repaying back. Okay, 8% down last 24 hours. So we have Hyperliquid as well. Recently launched their Hyper EVM. Okay, seems to be very promising, but the price doesn't align. Okay, currently down about 5.13%. Okay, so yeah, then we move on next to the technical side. So keep your question posted. I will check it out later. So we look on next to the dominance. What's happening with dominance? Okay, so dominance now you can see. Okay, overall the dominance is right now 61.14. This will be the support zone. 60.42. Okay, look at the weekly time frame. So weekly is doing what? Okay, momentum, pullback. So it's maintaining this level of support. 60.48. So the dominance needs to drop actually. But if it continues to maintain a new high, then it's going to be an issue here for the alts to rally. So gotta watch here to break below 60.48. And then next, maybe the middle band here at 59%. Okay, at 59%. So yeah, I believe the dominance probably they could also rally. Let's see. Okay, but on H4, let's see. Could rally at 61.28. And then maybe get a rejection and then probably break back down here on the middle band, 60.94 for dominance. Then moving on next. Okay, we can see what's happening now with Ethereum against Bitcoin. Okay. So Ethereum against Bitcoin, all the way down, capitulated, you can see here, 0.02392. All the way down to this low. This was on last 4 year cycle. COVID time, isn't it? This level here. Now rebounded and maintaining around this zone. So yeah, for it against Bitcoin now, Ethereum really need to perform. Okay, still weakening, you can see, all the way downtrend. Weekly wise, you can see momentum sell pullback, maybe short term to trace back here. The sell zone, 0.03057. Then maybe leaning back up all the way to the middle band, 0.03465. So that's only the bullish case at the moment. But on daily, maybe there could be a chance of a bottoming out here, this level here. So yeah, I think it needs to maintain, right? Or to maintain above the middle band here, okay, for Ethereum against Bitcoin. And then you might want to see this level next, 0.03071. That is the Ethereum against Bitcoin. Then moving on next to BTC. So on Monday, it's doing what? Okay, nice momentum, pullback. You can see the market structure on Monday. Okay, it is still trending up. We don't see this pattern yet. You can see here. There is no double top. Okay, it is doing quite similar like this compared to the last year's 6 months consolidation period. Okay, you see here, last year, March, we went to 73, right? And then it went sideways for about 6 months. And then only it broke at this critical resistance zone. Finally break and then now consolidating. It's just sideways movement, okay? Nothing much to worry about on the money time frame. Then we look on to weekly. Okay, you can see weekly is doing a big squeeze. You can see a big squeeze. Monthly, okay, probably there could be a sell to buy. Okay, short-term sell, probably yes. But as for now, on weekly, this is the only important thing is the middle band at 90.6 or the critical support at this level here, 93.7. So these are the levels that you want to look at, 93.7 and 90.6. If this two level were to break towards the downside, then most likely you might see 71 very soon for weekly. Okay, so that's the only thing now. Then on daily, we can see already is bottoming out here. Bottoming out, I believe so. I think this is the very strong support. Most likely BTC might just rebound from here. Okay, but we can see it's been retested many times, then rebounded again. So for BTC now, it needs to reclaim back the middle band, 97.6, then we'll continue again towards the upside. So I think it's going to go deep down again, sideways. I think the whales really want to accumulate. Those institutions really want to accumulate. So you can't blame them, right? This is what they're doing, pushing back the price down, then buying back low again, create FUD news, okay, getting presidents to scam people. So these are the usual routine on this kind of insiders are actually doing, right? Whales or big players, call them. Okay, and then we look at Solana now, what's happening, right? So overall, we can see on Solana, okay, let's remove this. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows again. Trend overall, I would say it is still uptrend, okay, on Monday. This is the support that it needs to maintain. Because this one previously was the all-time high resistance turn in support, but now it's break below. So 170, right, is a level there. If it continues to go lower, you might want to see the level here at 145. Or the middle band here, 131. Then on weekly time frame is doing what? M pattern, you can see, is a very bearish pattern, double top on Solana here. So most likely Solana might hover around 145 and 131 if it's a bearish case. Okay, most likely to settle down around this price for the immediate short term. Okay, right, so that's where maybe you might want to accumulate. Okay, but 170 seems to be a huge discount. So the all-time high is at 295. 295. Okay, 295. So discount about how much now? 42%. So you run out about 44 for Solana. Okay. All right, so momentum sell. So probably short-term pullback, maybe will give you back around the sell zone here at 187. Okay, so yeah, I think Solana now is temporarily bearish, but overall fundamental is quite niche. So if you have conviction to buy Solana at this price, why not? Right, dollar cost average rather than trading leverage. Then next one I've been accumulating is Hyperliquid. So Hyperliquid also launched their own EVM. Okay, so yeah, on Monday itself also quite bullish. Okay, maintain a very bullish structure. But what we can see on daily is like sideways, accumulation again. Okay, this is the critical support zone, 22.2. Okay, it's a level to watch. If not, might see a break lower again for Hyperliquid to test back at $20, 20.35. Okay, so you can see it's sideways. Now look at H4 now, we can see price did a momentum sell, go back for the entry sell. Maybe there could be a chance of a bottoming out here, or probably price might just go sideways for a couple of weeks before we see another break towards the upside again for hyperliquid. Okay, very good fundamentals. Okay, so this is a coin that we've been accumulating, right? So a huge steal at $23, okay, to accumulate that. Then next, okay, another conviction play is Mantra. So Mantra is river asset, okay, RWA, okay, very, very steady, didn't really drop much, and it's still maintaining all-time high. So hit about $8.1. 8.1. Insane, isn't it? 8.1. We look at the low was how much here? Last 2023, 1.5 years ago. Okay, it was somewhere around 2 cents. So yeah, I bought around 2 cents and it goes halfway to $8. How many times there you can see? 8 divided by 2 cents is how much? 400 times your money. Can you imagine? 1,000 you put, now 400K, 1.5 year. So which bank or company can give you that kind of returns? Only in crypto. So if you know where to place your bets or conviction, right, to hold, this is the risk to reward, right? This is the conviction play. And of course, following by narrative as well. So Mantra is more of the narrative, which is RWA, okay, tokenization, right? So yeah, especially we can see a lot of RWA coins are coming in. And then the latest one recently dropped is Story Protocol, is the intellectual property IP of blockchain, which is also very new. I believe this one also will take off and is taking off now. We have received this airdrop, right? Congratulations. Okay, and then right now I think a lot of people have been building a lot on Story Protocol, as most of their NFTs, okay, or their whatever picture that they post, they want to be licensed. Okay, okay, they want to make sure that nobody can be able to copyright whatever artwork that they do. So that's where Story Protocol comes in. So what you can see here on daily time frame is very bullish. This coin recently launched last week, only 1 week ago. Okay, spot was at 1.9, the low was at 1.37. So yeah, overall we can see, I think it's going to go to a new all-time high here. Okay, so you can see from, yeah, if you take this high, okay, from this high, you draw it to this low here. So next level for Story will be 3.47. Okay, I think it's going to continue to rally again. I think it's going to be another huge hype for IP protocol. Okay, all right. So I believe there are more opportunities as well on the market, even like 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. 𝗧𝗶𝗺 I think has been rallying as well. I think another new, there'll be more utility and more narrative on 𝗧𝗶𝗺 coming in. So you got to be patient. Okay, so nonetheless, continue to stack, continue to dollar cost average. Avoid the FUD, avoid the noise. Okay, just buy and spot action. That is my only advice or experience I can share. Because I don't really trade. Okay, I don't really like buy low and sell high in time of market. Okay, so I think that's all I have for tonight.